Hello and welcome to the Tech Geek. Today I'm excited to introduce a new series where we'll explore SwiftUI, Apple's powerful framework for creating apps across iOS, macOS, and other Apple platforms. SwiftUI is a modern framework designed by Apple to simplify app development. It leverages the SwiftUI programming language to help developers build intuitive, high-performance apps with minimal code. Unlike traditional methods, SwiftUI focuses on a declarative approach, meaning you describe what your app should look like and let SwiftUI handle the details. Whether you're an experienced developer or completely new to programming, SwiftUI offers an accessible and efficient way to create apps for iPhones, iPads, Macs, and more, all from a single code base. Before we can begin, we need the right tools. For SwiftUI, you'll use Xcode, Apple's official development environment. Here's a quick guide to get started. Okay, so first of all, it's important that you use macOS to achieve this process. If you do not have a Mac laptop, this process would involve using virtual machines that I think is a very difficult process, but I suppose you can find other tutorials for that on YouTube. Well, let's get back to the process. First of all, you have to open the macOS App Store on your Mac device and go to the search field. There you type Xcode and download the first result. Once it is completely downloaded, make sure that you have the latest version. Xcode is where all the development takes place. It is where you'll write your code, design user interfaces, and test your apps. It's a comprehensive tool that's both robust and intuitive. Now, finally, I will guide you through a process for creating your first project. So, in this episode, we are not coding anything. This is just for introducing you to the language and to the developing environment. If you want to learn how to code on SwiftUI, subscribe so you can see when I upload the next episode on this video series where you'll be introduced to coding. Now let's go back to the process of creating your first project. So as you can see, you're on the Xcode on a little window of Xcode. You have three options: create new project, clone Git repository, or open existing project. In this case, we are going to click create new project. Then we are going to choose the parameters we want for our new app. In this case, we're creating an iOS app. So in this from these options you see here, you're going to click iOS. Then we're going to click a normal app. Here we have different libraries and frameworks, but that's really advanced. We're just creating a normal app. Then you click next. Normally you would have to wait for the download of the iOS previewer so you can see the preview of your app, like how is it. So you wait just for it to download and then follow these steps. You in product name type whatever product you wanted to, like for example, I'll call it my first iOS app. Just leave all these selectors how they are and click next. Now you have to select where to create your project. Your project creates a folder with different files that in the future you will know what are these for. So you just click create in the default folder that is Swift or in the folder that you want, and there you go. Here is your first project. So In this editor, Xcode offers a live preview of your app's interface. Even without writing any code, you can use drag and drop tools to add components like text, buttons, or images. It's a visual and interactive way to start building apps. For example, in this plus sign here, I can click it and search for any system image I want. For example, let's search for a dice. Let's search for dice. And here we have two options. I just drag it and drop it wherever I want it to be. I will drop it here. And as you see, it dropped a line of text. That line of text is interpreted by the computer as an image. So you'll see it displayed here in a moment. By experimenting with this interface, you'll gain a sense of what SwiftUI can do, even before dive into coding. This was just the starting point. In the next video, we'll begin working with SwiftUI's declarative syntax, walking step by step through your first functional app. From there, we'll build on this foundation, exploring layouts, animations, and more advanced concepts. By the end of this series, you'll have the confidence to design and build apps that feel right at home in the Apple ecosystem. If this series sounds like what you've been looking for, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any episode. Let me know in the comments if you've worked with SwiftUI or Swift before, or if you're starting fresh. Thanks for watching and have a great day.